Well, thanks. Thanks, Joshua. But I know this room very well.
Yeah. Listen, again, I'm sorry that the car service didn't show up. They're usually pretty reliable. And listen, I want to say this, too. I just have a lot of respect for the way you've been handling your,
Challenge.
Yes, that's the word.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm afraid that it's...
What?
Well, it's hard for the kids, you know. I think they've adjusted, and then something happens, and...
Well, hey, they're teenagers. Something happens every day in their lives, right? You don't have to worry about them, Reva.
They've said something to you, haven't they? I mean, they open up to you.
They just don't like to see you suffer, that's all. They hate it, like I hate it, and you do. But they're not taking it personally. They want you to get better for you.
Yeah, well, their lives would be a whole lot better if they didn't have a mom with the challenge, excuse me. Hello? Hi. No, I'm fine. No, well, I'm fine. No, you don't have to come over. Well, of course I'll be here. Okay. Bye.
So the good doctor's on his way over?
Yeah.
Well, I have to get back to the office anyway, so...
Thanks for bringing me home.
Yeah. Reva, did you see that? Reva, you got your eyesight back.
If only that were true. But nothing's changed.
Wait a minute. Now, excuse me for saying this, but I have pretty good vision, and I saw you catch the picture before it hit the floor.
Yes.
Right? Which means you must have seen it, too, or you're trying to play some kind of a joke on me.
Well, that's been known to happen.
Reva, that's not funny.
There's a simple explanation, Joshua.
What?
I rearranged everything in this room so that I'd know where everything was. Right down to the switch on this lamp here. Right here. And the ashtray from Atlantic City that I keep my candy mints in.
Yeah, I understand. So you can navigate the room, right?
Uh-huh. That's why when you bumped into the table, I knew exactly what it was that was closest to the edge. I could even hear the picture frame wobble.
What?
I know it's hard to believe, but it's true what they say. When you lose one sense, the other ones kind of kick in and make up for it. And so I just reached out to the sound of the picture falling, and I caught the darn thing before it hit the ground.
Well, then you have incredible reflexes. Either that, or you're trying to fool me.
I'm just trying to cope with things the best way I know how, Bud.
I'm sorry. It just seemed like...
I know. Maybe someday. Anyway, thanks for the lift home. I know you're a busy guy, so I'll just let you go.
Oh, there's an idea.
Noah, I didn't hear you come in. Olivia invited me to take a tour of the Lewis construction offices. It's incredible. She's had them totally refurbished. And Josh was nice enough to give me a lift.
Right, yeah, and I was just about to leave. But you know something? I would like to ask you a question before I go.
Okay.
Has there been any change at all in Reva's condition? Is there any change in the prognosis?
Don't say a word. I'm as tired of hearing about my condition as I am living it. So let's change the subject, can we? And talk about the Lewis construction offices.
Okay. How was it?
It was very revealing. Olivia's done a bang-up job.
Yeah, she's worked very hard.
Especially when it comes to the San Cristobal project.
Okay, well, I think I better go. I have to get back to the office anyway.
All that petty cash to deal with, right?
Right. So long.
Thanks again.
Oh, good, Mr. Freeland.
What are you doing here?
Your assistant told me where to find you. We have
down.
some business. What is the problem? It's all here.
For God's sake, not now. Smile. Go on. We're being watched.
By who?
The former prince and princess.
Richard and Cassie are here where?
Don't look. Keep your eyes on me.
Well, Vreeland just took off. Whatever he said to Olivia really threw her.
Darling, try not to jump to conclusions, all right? It's possible that Olivia's project is on the up and up.
Well, let's hope so. For Josh.
Also try to remember that it's still innocent until proven otherwise, all right?
You see? You see, that's why you're going to make a great president.
I am not running for president, and you've already got me elected. And for God's sake, whatever you do, don't mention anything about that to Olivia.
Oh, she'd fall to the ground and lick your boots.
Olivia!
My goodness, this is just like old times. Sort of. You don't need to get up. Cassie, you look marvelous. No one would ever guess the ordeal you've been through.
Thanks.
Sure.
Well, you look like you just came from the airport. Shall I ask the maitre d' to check your bag?
No. I have some jewelry that I brought with me, and I would feel much more comfortable keeping an eye on it.
Well, perhaps you'd like to join us.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. Excuse me. Can I get some coffee? Black and strong, please? Thank you.
So, are you here for the harbor project?
Yes. I can't wait to tell you both about it.
Well, I've actually seen some of the plans. I'm going over all of the business deals Edmund made.
Really?
The council appointed a commission, which I'm heading, to look for any financial irregularities. That's government for corruption and graft.
And, have you found anything?
Just started. The first step was to freeze all of Edmund's assets, and now we're going over every transaction with a fine-tooth comb. So if there are any deals under the table, we're going to find them.
We do understand that some people may have been forced into an untenable situation by Edmund.
Exactly. So if someone were to come forward, we could take that into account. But otherwise...
Well, I couldn't help but work with Edmund if I wanted to do something beneficial for San Cristobal, but please tell me what I can do to cooperate with your commission.
Well, you could send me certified accounting of all of Lewis's financial dealings with San Cristobal.
Fine. I will call Josh at the office and have him email you a copy.
Great.
Now, you won't find Josh at the office. Hello, Josh.
Hello there. How are you? Surprise. Hi there, Richard. How are you?
Hi there.
Good to see you.
Doing here?
Oh, you can see she missed me so much.
No, I did. It's just that I thought that we agreed that you were going to come down.
Yeah, we had an agreement, but business in Springfield went very well, so I figured this would be a good time to get more involved in this project, as Richard asked me to. So, what did I miss?
So that's why we're going through all of Edmund's business deals.
I think that's a great idea.
We were afraid you might be offended.
No, not at all. Lewis Construction has absolutely nothing to hide. You know, so go ahead. You put us under your microscope. No problem at all, right, sweetheart?
That's what I keep telling you.
In fact, I would even say this, the sooner, the better. You know, when Edmund was involved in this deal, I wanted to stay out of it, but now I'm very much excited about it. In fact, I have a call into Mr. Vreeland. Yeah. Okay, what was that? Was that an earthquake?
Well, technically, no. As you know, San Cristobal lays on top of a dormant volcano, and well, every now and again she likes to hiccup.
Maybe it's time to throw in another sacrificial virgin.
It's just never boring here, is it?
That's fact.